Welcome in, soul travelers. I'm Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a reading for our air signs Libras. Welcome in, Libras. Good to have you here. Libra, you are the romantics. You are ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of pleasure and aesthetics. Your dual nature is for romance and for balance, relationships. Yet you can be indecisive and extreme. Your drive is to love and be loved. And your aspect is to bring balance and harmony. You are here to harmonize. So welcome in, good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. You may be connected to energetically or physically in a relationship with a Libra. You are here to see what's going on with your person. Get there. Therefore, some of this message could be for you as well. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. You know your relationship or your connection better than anybody else. And time is fluid, so whenever you come across this message and you were drawn into it, means that that was the time that you were meant to hear it. So try to stay open to that. Could be a week from now, could be a year from now. And our energies are working together to bring a message to you at a quantum level. We're working together at a quantum level to bring a message to you for the highest atonement of your soul growth and soul evolution, for yourself as well as for all living deities on this planet. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Use your discernment, use your inner knowing, and start exercising your intuition. Sometimes it could be a couple sentences in the reading, sometimes it could be half the reading, sometimes it could be the whole reading. Sometimes you could hear something and then a couple days later hear it again somewhere else. That is an intuitive hit. So just be open to that process. Sometimes the messages are warm and fuzzy. Sometimes the messages are a little bit more direct and abrasive. So try to know that this is these are pointers to help you along the way. To write your own story and to go through your own experiences. This is your experiences. You are here to manifest and to learn about yourself. Who you are, why you're here, what is your purpose here. So try to stay open to the process. And if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow so that other Libras can get the messages that might be needed for them as well. Your support is honored and appreciated. So let's see where we go with you today, Libras. This message is for Libras, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Also, if the message does not resonate at all, you might be in more of your lunar energies this month. So you might want to check out your moon sign. Messages for Libras, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Messages for Libras, please. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Messages for those watching. Messages for Libras. All right, Libra, for your theme, we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So you are working hard at something. Could be at your job, could be at your career, could be mastering something that's giving you a sense of more independence, self-confidence, self-esteem, something that's kind of helping you with your own home environment, your own inner home and outer. Your home and your environment is very important to you. So you're really focusing in. You're really focusing in on something that has to do for you individually. So let's see where we go to you today, Libra. Your overall energy right now is the Eight of Swords. Feeling like there's some kind of limitation. Your situation is the Hanged Man. Could be feeling stuck, not moving very much. Things just seem kind of stagnant. Your opportunity is woo-wee. Woo-wee. By the way, I am using for your reading the Luna Soul Tarot. I think it's important to recognize these creatives who bring these decks, have a vision, and bring these decks into our hands so that we may use the energies of the decks to bring the readings to you. It's all connected. It's all intertwined. This is by Darren Schill and Mike Medeglia. I hope I said that name right. So the woo-wee in this deck is about going with the flow. It is about accepting what is, being okay with what is, and knowing that this is just a temporary pause. It's a temporary pause. You could be marinating in something. You could be having to experience something. You could be having to wait so that something out there is getting set up and moved out of the way for you. What the universe is co-creating with you, Two of Swords. So this is kind of staying planted. You're not, something's not being seen right now, I think, because it's not supposed to be. But know that things are going on behind the scenes. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. Yep, Six of Swords. Things are moving even though they don't seem like they're moving. Something's being left behind here. This could be about things in the past as well. Energies that are coming in. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to make a turn soon. Energies that are fading away. Five of Pentacles, limitation. Patience, Grasshopper, patience. How you're showing up in this situation. The Hierophant. These are, could be having to do with religions, rules, paradigms, thought processes, traditions, history, culture, things as a society that yoke us together, right? What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? Your Ten of Cups. Whatever that looks like to you. What does success look like to you? I guess maybe that's a question to ask right now. You're working hard towards something, but for what reason? What does success look like to you? Does it look like what society, Hierophant, tells you it is? Or is it something that comes from your inherent nature? Your hopes and fears, Two of Pentacles, there's the balance and the harmony. And your outcome, sudden change, Tower. Some things are going to have to be let go in order for things to move forward. So let's see where we go with you today. Let's clarify what the the Hanged Man is. Let's clarify what the Hanged Man is for our Libras. This is your situation. Okay, communication's coming in. This could also be what you're telling yourself as well. Oh, Marie, come on. We got the Ten of Swords. You could be paying attention to things that are not in your best interest right now, that are kind of keeping you stuck. Yeah, Three of Wands. You need to turn your back on that. You could be paying too much attention to things out there. You could be paying too much attention to maybe what society says is, you know, what will bring you happiness, what will bring you joy, what brings you success, what brings you fulfillment, because you're working hard. All right, I got this. Pay attention, Marie, pay attention. trying to talk and shuffle at the same time. I'm not good at multitasking, obviously. So Eight of Wands could be there's too much information going on. Too much information going on. Too many messages, too many things happening. It's fast-moving energy. It feels like it's keeping you isolated, like immovable. You need to turn your horizons away from that. Turn your back on that. For a while. Because that's what the universe is trying to work on with you. Two of Swords. Shutting it all out. Shut it out. Right? Put the rudders on. You're supposed to go with the flow, but you got the Eight of Swords here. So again, communication, what you're telling yourself, the story that you're telling yourself. What is it that's holding you back? Ask yourself the question. What is it that's holding me back? How do I see things? Is my perspective from what's being told to me, what, success is supposed to look like, what relationships are supposed to look like, what my happiness is supposed to look like, or is it actually coming from me? Because the Wu Wei is about understanding, instead of trying to force something to happen, to understand that sometimes the flow and the experience itself is the way out. It is the way to growth and understanding, being aware of what you're being told with what's going on inside, because that's why we're here, to experience our story. That's why we're here, to understand that the experiences that we're going through is part of the story to create what we want. So looking at this experience of being stuck, why am I stuck? So start asking yourself the questions. I'm surprised the Queen of Swords hasn't come out yet. So let's see what the Wu Wei is. This is your opportunity. What is Wu Wei for Libra? What is the Wu Wei for Libra? We got the Page of Wands. So, something inspiring, some kind of hope, some kind of optimism, some kind of vision, curiosity. Could be pulling on your curiosity to explore some things. Exploration. You could be in this holding place because you're supposed to be exploring right now instead of doing. We got the Magician. That's air energy coming in specific to Gemini. Could be exploring your own creative energies. What are you good at? Ooh, and we got duality. You got two of the major cards in here in this deck. So duality is all about it's this way or it's that way. It's this road or it's that road. It's right or it's wrong. It's up or it's down. It's good or it's bad. And there's a whole lot of gray area in between there to play with, right? So the limitation could be coming by you maybe cutting off labeling, by labeling what's what, and that really limiting your choices and availability to explore many avenues and many venues, right? So sometimes when we're living in this narrow space and we can't see past the rudders or past our own nose, when there's a whole infinite universe out there, people who live in the United States live differently than they do in Bali. People who live in Texas live differently than they do in South Dakota. Like there's not really a this or that. It's an expansion and awareness of a whole lot going on. And you seem to be limiting your options. So this is a holding space right now because of the stories that you're telling yourself. The opportunities to explore that which is within you. Could be exploring, maybe working with, I don't know, working with plants. Could be exploring, working with, just getting creative on being able to do different things. Even if it's just going for a walk and walking barefoot as opposed to walking in your tennis shoes. Something that'll open your mind a little bit more. Something that'll open you up to new opportunity, new experiences. Maybe you go to the same grocery store every day, or every other day, or whenever you go grocery shopping, right? Maybe it's to go to a co-op, just to explore some different options. So let's see what the Two of Swords is for you, Libra. Clarify what the Two of Swords is for our Libras. One more time through. We got the Seven of Wands, kind of stuck in your ways. We got the Eight of Cups. And we got the Page of Pentacles. So, the universe is trying to work on getting you out of your rudders, okay? You're kind of stuck in your ways. Kind of settled in your ways in your comfort zone. It's getting you to move forward and to explore different areas by learning something new, by learning new opportunities, by learning new connections, by exploring different venues, by giving yourself some sort of new experiences. Maybe something you've never done before, to just kind of open you up, and help you to kind of learn beyond what you already know, to be true for you, because it seems to be limiting you, and it seems to be keeping you in a holding space, and it's coming from maybe what you're telling yourself. I can't do this because, I can't do that because. That's your duality, right? Going back and forth. This doesn't work because of this. This won't work because of that. So let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is. This is trying to get things in motion. This is energies that are coming in. Death. That's Scorpio energy coming in. You're dealing with the Scorpio. So that is about letting go of some of the old so you can transform. It's about transformation. Doing things differently than they've been done. Page of Swords. Could be about restlessness. Could be about wanting new information. This is like an apprenticeship, right? Learning something different. It's like an apprenticeship. And strength. It's going to take courage. It's going to take courage. It's going to take you to really pull on your inner resolve, your inner knowing. You know, like they say, if you have to give a speech and you're scared crapless, do it with fear. Take fear with you, but still go ahead and do it. Because the energies that surround you are the Six of Swords, right? So this is leaving some things behind, maybe that just don't work anymore. And the Five of Pentacles is your limitations. This is the energy that is fading away. So let's see what this Hierophant is. Clarify the Hierophant, please. This is how you're showing up in this situation. We got Judgment. Judgment is revisiting, renewing, restoring, reconsideration, realization. Something's coming back around to kind of maybe get you to see it in a different light. Things that once were not alive to you are starting to become alive now. You might be able to see things in a different manner than maybe you had seen them in the past. Four of Wands. This could have something to do with tradition and values, and because the Four of Wands is all about like structure and commitment. So this could have something to do with things that you've committed to, things that you got the Seven of Pentacles, things that you put a lot of time into and a lot of effort into. They don't seem to be bearing fruit. They don't seem to be bringing back kind of a harvest for you. Like you're putting time and effort into something that you've committed to that isn't really giving you what you want. And it has something to do with like how society is structured. So maybe you go to a job 40 hours a week and you get your paycheck, and your paycheck covers what it needs to cover, but it never goes beyond anything to like help you experience new experiences. That kind of thought. Yeah, this is what needs to be transformed. Death. This is where the transformation needs to come in. So this is re-looking at this situation. So let's see what your Ten of Cups is. This is what's right in front of you that you need to contend with. So this could be what you thought was going to bring you happiness, maybe a while back. Thought was going to be your Ten of Cups. Thought was going to be like your ticket to ride. Clarify what the Ten of Cups is, please, for Libra. It was deception. This could have been a vision given to you. You've tried to make it work, and it doesn't seem to be honoring you. It seems to be keeping you stuck and locked in a place that just seems to be there's only one way or no way. Yeah, Five of Wands again. Limits you. This is limiting you. High Priestess, there's more to you. There's more to you than what's being shown to you in this reality. There's more to you, High Priestess. That is that inner knowing. That is that intuition. And the Ace of Swords. That is your raw, authentic truth. So whatever you had thought was your Ten of Cups, it's not. This is what's limiting you. This is what needs to change. In you is a wealth of knowledge, right? The High Priestess has been to Hades, and she's been to the upper realms. She is the secret keeper of the Akash. This is really about digging deep into your soul contracts, your Akash records, maybe what your reasoning is for your purpose on this planet, right? Going deep and finding the truth within. Because transformation has come up twice here now. So let's get one more. I'm going to get one more card on this tower. I'm going to, in the extended, I'm going to go deeper into this outcome. So we've got fire energy showing up here, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Scorpio energy. That is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got another Sag up here, another fire sign. We've got air sign coming in, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Got another Scorpio here. So I'm going to look at fire signs and water signs in the extended, as well as actions and advice for you. Give me one more on the tower, please, for Libra. Wow, King of Swords. It's time to get some clarity. It's time to get some clarity. Start really take a step back emotionally. The King of Swords analyzes. The King of Swords categorizes. The King of Swords looks at the big picture before he really makes a decision on anything. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune again. This is what's going to change this. Being aware. Asking yourself the good questions. Understanding what it is. What are you working for? What are you working for? What is success to you? Are you building success by what society has told you, or are you building success for what makes you happy? What is your energetic blueprint? So in the extended, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Actions and advice for you. So if you're going to go on with me, the link is below. For those of you that are not going on, I'm going to get a message to you from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. This is Denise Lynn. Something to marinate on for the week. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Expand your horizons. See the world around you in new ways. This is not a time to think small. This is an exciting time for you. You may find travel or new adventures in your future. Think outside the box. Ideas and projects that you've been contemplating are now moving towards manifestation. Unconventional relationships may flourish. Take time to nurture your dreams, for big changes are ahead. That's your outcome, because you got Tower here. Sudden changes. As the traveler steps out of the woods, the pathway winds up to a high point with vast vistas. The traveler can see in all directions and knows that all things are possible. New and wondrous paths are ahead. The traveler can choose any direction to the journey. Get ready for a joyous, expansive sojourn. Take deep and full breaths. Each breath affirms that you are in an expansive phase of life. Very fun. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this helped. Until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. For those of you going on, the link is below, and I'll see you over there.